Was you know, as tough as always, and obviously came down to the wire. So good performance, it sounds like, from both players. Absolutely. Yes. Well, he's won 2 rounds here. He wants to be with the big boys. Now he's got a chance against one of the real big boys, and he's got, you know, nothing to lose. Although I don't really like that saying, because he does. He's won 2 rounds, so he's got to show what he's about. So you know, he can play. He can go out there and really go for it, and he'll be looking forward to it.
And we'll be looking forward to showing it to you tomorrow. Must be very much on the verge of the top 100, having won 2 rounds here now. There's 117 coming in.
I think he might have gone into the top 100 now.
Which would be huge, because that means he'd get into a lot of tournaments on the ATP Tour rather than having to play challenges or trying to qualify.
The US Open.
Yeah, absolutely. Second set then.
And Wimbledon, of course.
Although he'll still need a wild card to get into this year's Wimbledon.
Because it was too late. That's right.
It's based on the rankings 4 weeks ago. He has, of course, already been awarded a wild card along with another other British players. Nadal really in the zone all of a sudden.
Well, this is a big game here for Del Potro, because he didn't play very well at the end of their first set. He's got to establish himself again early on in this set.
15 off.
That about says it all. Just came out of that passing shot a little bit.
Oh, that's terrific.
Well, that's that second serve you talked about, David, that needs a little bit of work on. I agree with that. Sometimes it does sit a little bit. That one was at 103 miles an hour. And against certain players, and this man being one of them, that's not going to be good enough. Looks like he looked so assured in the first sort of 8 games of the first set, looked very confident, and now he's just very rattled. It seems, I suppose, losing that service game, he hasn't lost one since he's been here, and it's affected him.
(30-40).
Still break point.
Game Nadal.
Oh.
They're full.
First game, second set.
4 games in a row then, and Del Potro, well caught by the line judge.
Good catch. And I immediately, whenever that happens, I always look over to the...
Now, we were talking about the Wimbledon wild cards, and we've just shown the score. We can give you the details of the players who've so far been awarded Wimbledon wild cards. Jamie Baker and Alex Bogdanovic have both got them, together with Richard Bloomfield, Josh Goodall and Johnny Murray. And Timo de Bakker from the Netherlands, who was last year's World Junior Champion, and then the ladies, Baltasar Cavade, who had that good win yesterday up in Birmingham, Kyothafong and South, plus 3 unpronounceables. Now, I can manage Wozniacki, Kutuzova, but the first one, let's get back to the tennis. Whoops.
15 love.
A long way down from 6'5".
It's amazing how many times in that particular area of the court we've had that slide about 4 feet behind the baseline.
love.
I was going to say the game before, which when he bounced his racket in the crowd, I always look at the grounds when they're Dave Kimpton there, because he's standing in the corner there. You can see this is his beloved court, and for someone to bounce a racket, it just kills him when he sees that.
There he is.
Yeah, I think he gave Del Potro a bit of an evil stare after that.
Come on. He's giving himself a handicap. I've got to fall on the floor, get up and hit a winner.
Did that very stylish.
40 love.
So look at this slip. There he goes. Boom. Bounce up with the hand. It was like a one-arm push-up there. No problem. Incredible.
Game, Nadal.
Well, the sort of fizz has gone out of the match because Del Potro's gone very flat.
Yes.
Nadal leads 2-love.
Amazing how quickly, particularly on grass, things like this can happen. One break and it just seems to go. And he was he's doubting himself. It's inexperience, really.
But Nadal looks completely at home again.
Yeah.
So quickly. It is remarkable.
Love.
Oh, that is just deadly. Nice block return there from Nadal.
15-all.
Like the way he did that. It was a block, just used the pace, got it back nice and deep. And then, well, that was just incredible.
Wait, please.
On the rise.
Hey! 30-15. All.
It's taken him about half an hour, hasn't it, to find his timing.
Incredible. Memories of last year's Wimbledon.
(40-30).
He didn't play badly here last year until he got injured. He was hitting the ball well, wasn't
it? First service. Nadal leads 2-1, second set.
I don't think he would have done that if he hadn't been up a set and a break.
No, it was a bit of a showboat. Do not try this in the club doubles on Thursday night. All right, we've been talking about how well